Namaste, good morning, and wish you all a very happy International Yoga Day. Today I bring you the introductory video to the world of yoga, and we will begin with Suryanamaskar because that's the best place to start yoga for any level of fitness, for beginners, for experts. Is the best practice that you can accommodate in your daily routine very easily and maintain your physical fitness, your flexibility, your muscle strength, and it actually rocks. So let's begin right away. Come to the front of your mat with your feet together, hands on the side of your torso. Look straight, spine straight. Take a deep breath in, bring your arms up towards the ceiling, join them in a Namaste. As you breathe out, bend your body at your hip joint and fold forward. Bring your hands down to the ground, down to the mat, and if possible, try to tuck your head in towards your knees. Take a deep breath in again. With your spine straight, gaze towards the front of your nose. Hands back on the mat. Take your right foot as backwards as possible, as behind as possible. Keep it straight in the knee. We don't want it to collapse towards the ground. We want it to be straight. Your thigh, quad muscles engaged. Gaze turn towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, bring your left foot backwards, right next to your right foot. Hold this planking position. Then slowly we touch our knees to the ground, head to the ground, nose, chin, chest, and then stomach. Bring your toes flat on the ground and lift your torso up. Don't let your neck or your head collapse into your shoulders. Push your shoulders away from your ears. Turn your head towards the ceiling. Toes back on the ground and push your hips up towards the ceiling. Bring your feet slightly inward. Hands planted firmly on the ground, pushing the ground away from your torso. Gaze turns inward towards your navel. You basically make a triangular shape with your body here. If you're facing difficulty with your heel touching the ground, you can have your knees slightly bent, but do not compromise the strength in your arms. I want you to push the ground away from your torso with good muscle engagement here in your shoulders. Keep breathing in and out as you turn towards your navel, as your head is turned inwards. Hold this position for up to 5 breaths. And then lift your right leg up to your chest and bring it between your hands. This brings us to the position where our left leg is stretched behind. We look up to the ceiling, take a deep breath in. As you get ready to lift your left leg and bring it back next to your right leg. Hands on the ground. Torso folded forward. Breathe out. Breathe in. Unfold your torso and lift slowly up and come back to the standing position. Now, arms are back on the sides of your torso. So that was the flow of Suryanamaskar. It went very quickly. Now let me break down each and every action for you. Many of you might feel it difficult to bend forward because the hamstring flexibility is still not up to the mark. But do not despair. With time and with practice, your hamstring flexibility can be improved to a great length. So, for those of you who are finding it difficult to bend forward just yet, it is okay if you cannot do it right away. You can bring your arms up to the ceiling, try to fold from your hip joint and not from your back or your middle of your spine. Many of us try to bend from here, and that makes it even more difficult. So I want you to make sure that your body is folded at your hip joint, your spine is straight, and even if you are able to just reach here, that's alright. That's really, really okay. So just reach up to here and breathe out. Put your hands back on the mat, and here lift your right leg and try to bring it as far behind as possible. If you're not able to do it right away, you can gradually drag it behind. 1, 2, 3, and then try to slide it as far behind as it can easily go. Take a deep breath in, look up to the ceiling. Now bring your left leg, also sliding it on the mat slowly. Bring yourself to a plank position. This is great for your core strength. Make sure that your hips are not pointing towards the ceiling. It is like a plank, literally a plank, where the surface of your back and the back of your feet is in a straight line. Your shoulders are not collapsing, but pushing away from your ears. Your palms are firmly on the ground. Your toes are firmly on the ground. Your quad muscles, your stomach, your core muscles are all engaged. Bring your knees to the ground. As you breathe out, take your elbows towards the back and not outward. Many times people tend to move them outward, but this is greatly adding to the difficulty of the posture. As you can see, I am putting my elbows right next to my torso and not away from it. This gives me an added advantage, because when I'm pushing back up to the cobra position, this gives me a good leverage to bring my body up very easily. So when I go down, I make sure that my elbows are brushing against my torso, and then I touch my head down to the ground, my nose, chin and chest gradually, and then I slide forward and I touch my stomach to the ground as well. Now my toes are flat, and I bring myself up to the cobra position. Shoulders are not collapsing, they are pushing away from the ears. Toes back on the ground, planted firmly, and back in downward dog position or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take 5 breaths, 5 deep breaths here while your gaze is turned towards your navel. And then slowly you can slide your right foot back between your hands. Breathe in, look up to the ceiling. Slide your left foot forward. Breathe out. Tuck in your torso. If that is not possible, remain to the maximum limit that you can reach. And then slowly bring your torso up to a straight standing position. Bring your hands back right next to your torso. And that's one rotation of Suryanamaskar which we have completed. Now, to begin with, you can go for 3 or 6 or 12, whatever is easily possible for you. and make sure that you give each posture enough time to get the maximum benefits out of that posture. Never hurry up. Go as slowly as you can to begin with, and increase the speed gradually as you get comfortable with the routine. That brings us to the end of the first yoga lesson on this International Yoga Day. I hope you all have enjoyed it, and I hope Suryanamaskar becomes a part of your daily routine. Please do let me know how you found this video. Is it helpful? Do you want me to add something more? Please share, please subscribe to my channel and help me bring more yoga to you. Namaste.